having those kind of nights, 2 out of the 3. Then where do you get the lift from? That second unit.
And you see Garnett, who has had a terrific game. Celtics doing this in the fourth quarter while he's on the bench, and Shaq is fouled. It's a 24-point game, and this crowd is in utter silence. The foul will be against Rasheed Wallace, and that will be number 5 on Wallace.
But there are so many adjustments that take place in playoff games. That's why it's so hard for rookies that are just average players by NBA standards, not superstars coming in, but average players. That's why it takes them a while. That's why veteran teams tend to win, because they understand the adjustments. How many times you switch, where you're forcing the basketball, when you have to take fouls, all very important to winning playoff games.
Shaq 3 for 5 from the foul line tonight. Cavaliers won the first game of the series here by 8. Celtics stunned them, winning by 18 in game 2. And then Cleveland, when the series went to Boston, won by 29 before the Celtics ended up surviving by 10. But this is really a stunner, and Kevin Garnett, who's had a pretty good rest right now, comes back in the game. He has scored 16, and Wallace goes out with 5 fouls.
Garnett's had a pretty good rest and a pretty good game when you look at it. Okay, he hit big jump shots facing up for them. He's done a very good job for them defensively. Has a total of 6 rebounds, and he's just a steadying influence, and he has some nice assists to open cutters.
He sat for 6.5 minutes, and fresh now as he comes in with 3 minutes gone by in the fourth. And how about Glenn Davis, who has scored the last 8 Celtics points? You're looking for defense and rebounding from him, and he's given him some offense. Here's Garnett with the turnaround, so he comes in fresh and gets his 18th point.
He's too big, he's too tall to be played by Jamison. Jamison, terrific offensive player during his career. Defense, not his strength. Garnett just shoots it with confidence over the top of him.
And speaking over the top, Parker missing the 3-point attempt. 24-point lead. And the Celtics can open up their biggest lead of the game if they score here. Here in this fourth quarter, a shocking turn of events here in game number 5, as LeBron James never has been a factor in this game. And the foul against Tony Allen, that'll be the 3rd team foul against Boston.
Boston foul number 42, Tony Allen.
See Garnett with the size advantage over Jamison, and the fact that he releases the ball so high in his jump shot, Jamison doesn't have a chance. Take it at him, then spin and create a little bit of space. See the elevation? Easy look for Kevin Garnett.
Welcome back to Cleveland, where the Celtics lead by 24 points. And the Boston Celtics care about the community. This season, team captain and NBA All-Star Paul Pierce and head coach Doc Rivers made dreams come true for 5 local Make-A-Wish youngsters when they treated the group to an unforgettable afternoon at the team's practice facility. The kids received a VIP tour and autographed sneakers and played a memorable game of hoops. The NBA, where caring happens. Dick?
Thank you, David Aldridge. And the relaxed bench of the Boston Celtics, who lead the Cavaliers by 24. But a lot of time left. Parker hitting the 3. That's a 2-point field goal. 14 for Parker, who has hit 2 threes tonight. And it's a 22-point game. But there is a lot of time.
To get this kind of win on the road for Boston, and the game is not over yet. There's under 8 minutes remaining. There's another turnover, block shot that time, foul in the backcourt. But to get this kind of advantage, okay, with just under 8 minutes remaining in the game, you've got to have players that believe, that execute what you're trying to do at both ends of the floor, and you got to have some big nights from players. So Pierce comes up with a 7 of 19. It's not great shooting, but it's 16 points. Remember, he's averaging under 12, shooting just 32%. And then Ray Allen has been magnificent.
Ball knocked away. And it's last touch by the Cavaliers, and Mo Williams claiming it was deflected off of Rondo. In any event, that is the 14th turnover committed by the Cavaliers. Cavaliers had the best regular season record for the second straight year. They were 61-21. Now they may be in a position of having to win 2 in a row in this series to stay alive in this season. And getting it back on the Boston turnover. LeBron James with 13 points, but only 2 baskets. Here's LeBron going in and lays it in. They're going to need that. And they're going to need a lot of it.
And remember the beginning of the game, you were mentioning how Rajon Rondo really had very few stats at that time. There was other players taking over for Boston. Suddenly Rondo 6 of 10 from the floor, 14 points. And this guy with the basketball, Davis, has been huge for him.
And he gets fouled and will go to the line. So when we talked about how LeBron James could explode in the second half, we've seen Rondo in a lot of ways explode as he had 12 points in that third quarter. And the foul is against Jamison with 4.
Ray Allen did such a great job in that first half, along with Paul Pierce. Kevin Garnett has been steady all along, and it's the 4 guys, okay, 3 Hall of Famers and the most recent All-Star in Rajon Rondo that have all carried this group.
And of course, on the other side for the Cavaliers, David Aldridge, the significance of this game for the Cavs could be more than just a 3-2 deficit.
You know it, Dick. You and Mike both talked about it, the possibility, and we stress possibility that this could be LeBron James's final game here in Cleveland if the Cavaliers do not come back and win this game and lose Game 6 in Boston. It's something that it is an anxiety-ridden city has to always deal with. The local group, real Cavs fans, commissioned this mural about LeBron James asking him to stay here. He has continually been vague about his intentions, other than he's going to explore free agency and see what's out there, but it's something that's always in every Cavaliers fan's mind.
All right, David, thank you. As Jamison gets his rebound and puts it through. 20-point lead for the Celtics, 6.5 to go in the fourth. Celtics, remember, have won 2 of the 4 games that they played here at the Q this year. And trying to make it 3 out of 5. Pierce inside, and Davis is fouled before he goes up with the shot. Davis is 6 for 7 from the free throw line. Dan Gilbert, of course, is the owner of the Cavaliers, and of course a lot of that will be on his shoulders to try to keep Shaq in Cleveland.
There's nobody that would do more than Dan Gilbert was. This owner has come into the city. He has made a tremendous commitment. This arena has been spruced up. He's invested more money in signage and changing the color of the seats, and they just put on a great show here. He's just a great owner.
Everyone wanted to know how LeBron James would come out in this game. Was he going to set other people up, wait in the wings, as you mentioned, read the defense, read what was going on, and then take over or attack like he did in Game 3? He was the playmaker early. Here's another turnover on the part of the Cavaliers, and Rondo will lay it in. So Rondo now with 16 points. And all of his points coming in the second half.
Well, Dick, it helps you make those decisions if you make shots in the beginning. That's what LeBron did not when you see Shaq on the inside fouled by Davis before he can get it up. When you start out shooting 1 for 7, 1 for 9 from the floor, it's tough to get yourself going.
And he's been known to get going at any point, but he never really has gotten going tonight. Timeout.
It's on me to break you off quick. To rise up. It's on me to be unbreakable. To finish strong. To beat you more ways than one. It's on me for my brotherhood.
Celtics lead the Cavaliers by 23 here in the fourth quarter. And it's time for Taste Greatness presented by Miller Lite. And that Sunday performance ranks by Rajon Rondo, ranks with Wilt Chamberlain and Oscar Robertson. Great triple doubles. And all Rondo said, never saw the other guys play. I know Wilt wore number 13. And Rondo, really a humble guy. And David Aldridge talked about how he has taken over and